everybody? You're now tuning in with VerifiedAtl, and I'm your host, China Red. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And today we have a special guest go by the name of Tazz. How you doing?
What's up? I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. You ready to do this interview?
I'm ready to get it over with.
Okay, we're going to start off. Where you from?
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. It's probably like 3.5, 4 hours from here, Atlanta.
Okay. So you been out there your whole life? You ain't never switched cities or nothing like that ever?
I went to college in Charleston, so that's where I'm at right now. I went to college in Charleston, graduated in 2019. I just been there working, grinding, trying to get my music off the ground basically.
Okay. What you going to school for?
Well, I graduated, but I went to school for arts management and marketing, and I minored in the music industry.
Okay, so you was already setting yourself up for the goal you're trying to achieve pretty much.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, so tell us this. How did music come about with you?
Man, when I was 8, I started writing poems. And then at 12, my granddaddy passed away. And that took me from writing poems to writing raps basically. Then after that, 17, I started doing shows in high school. I got to college and I was like, let me take a break. I'm gonna start writing. Just see where I'm at. Started doing shows my junior, senior, and I've been really going strong for 4 years.
Oh, that's dope. That means you really got some history with this long-term goal.
For sure.
So tell me this, when you first started your first rap, how was that with you? Going into the studio, tell me that first moment you actually took initiative to make it work. And
man, I mean, at first, you kind of had to figure it out on your own. Just in the city I was in, Charleston, South Carolina, it's not really a big hip-hop scene. So when I was starting to get into recording and working with producers and finding producers, I didn't even know where to start. I didn't know where to look. Just so happened, I started doing shows, I started meeting people, and that's when I was yo, I know this producer in West Ashley, I know this producer, here, whatever, got plugged in with them, and then that's really how it went. I didn't really know a lot until I started doing it, so, yeah.
Okay, so how did you come up with this whole image? How did the name Tazz come about? Tell me about your name.
Okay, so my name is, hold on, wait a minute. Wait. My name is Tazz Majesty. Tazz came, so I had a old homeboy. We was never really cool, but he dated my cousin. So by default, I knew him. We hung out and stuff, we used to rap and do all kind of stuff like that. And he was like, man, you mess up the beat, I'm gonna call you Tazz. So I was like, word, I'm gonna stick with that name. And then Majesty, I got a lot planned for the music industry. I feel like rap is my first thing. That's my first entrance. So that's here for a reason. Y'all gonna have to find that out later.
Okay, we got a message to be looking forward to later.
Yeah, tap in.
Don't play with us, because we not one of them.
Not one of them.
So tell me this, have you did any features with anybody locally, major? How does that working out for you working with other artists?
So a few people have hit me up about features. I got some that are recorded already. With other artists, I got one or two that may be with somebody who may be more mainstream than I am, but I'm not gonna put it out there yet. I've been working with local artists. I'm trying to look for a really artist in Atlanta to work with, plug in with. I'm trying to get out to Vegas. I'm trying to get out to California, Florida, New York, all of that. I do not discriminate. Y'all really tap in with me for real. Cause I'm with it.
Okay, yeah. That's major.
Yeah.
How did you find out about this whole VerifiedAtl thing? How did this come about to you?
Man, so this was a gift. So
this was a gift?
Yeah. Shout out to Ugly Money Entertainment. Shout out to Nietzsche. Shout out to you. I was at Money Moo concert April 17th at the Global ATL. I was opening up for him. Shout out to Terrence. He put me on. Shout out to you. And it just so happened that Ugly Money Entertainment was in the building. And so I went on, I performed, and I got off stage. I was walking off stage, and the host was like, stay on stage for a minute. And then I think his name on Instagram is for show.
Decatur, Ugly Money for show.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's him. But he grabbed a mic, and he was like, yo, it came from the big man himself. We fuck with you, whatever. We want to give you an interview. And I was like, word. And so that was last Saturday. And it was like, stay till Monday. But we had already been here for 4 days. So I was like, nah, I got to get back. But we came back this weekend. And we did.
Okay. Yeah. So I know you done put out a lot of hits. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm just not reviewing your music because I'm a real nigga. I ain't gonna even front.
Right,
but
right,
street repping has caught me and intrigued me because I'm a street nigga.
I feel it.
But before we get into, you telling us about your singles you done put out.
Yeah.
Man, just tell me, where do you go within yourself to get these bars that you come up with that are so amazing? Like, I want you to give me your favorite bar for one. Okay. And I wanted you to tell me, why is it your favorite bar of your song?
Out of street rapping?
Yes.
Basically, it's this part where I say, I keep telling them, no, hold on, it's gonna take some time, yeah. 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 And I just go back into the chorus, but I just mess with that whole part because that's really been my whole life. Since I started music, since I started really trying to do what I wanted to do, my mom always told me, if you're gonna do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it, and then, don't say it, do it. So that's just really how I've been, my entire life. Coming through life, just dealing with the everyday struggles or, whatever you living in, or, trying to get out the mindset that you in, or trying to get out the situations you in. Just doing stuff you gotta do to get, you know what I'm saying, get by, get where you need to be. Really, just grinding and grinding and grinding. Since I was 8 years old, I told my mom and my grandma and them, I'm buying us a neighborhood. I was like, as soon as he good, ain't nothing going on. But I was like, as soon as, you know what I'm saying, I get famous, I'm buying us a neighborhood. I'm put my whole family in there. Ain't nobody gonna pay rent or nothing. And I was just really stern on that. And so it just really been taking time. And now that I'm doing interviews and I'm doing shows and I'm doing features, I'm just it's coming, it's here. So really it just taught me everything take time. I think that was my greatest lesson is learning patience, for real. So
okay, that was deep. That was interesting.
Yeah.
So tell me about these other hot singles you got behind your belt.
So people really fuck with Night Like This. Okay. And then that's on my first EP. I dropped that in May 2020. Y'all go check that out. It's called Validation. Also on that EP is a song called Rockin' With Me. And Rockin' With Me is verified by everybody in the room, go crazy over it all the time. Performance-wise, song-wise, everything. People love it. So y'all really tap into that. I dropped another EP in November of 2020. It's called Now or Never. That single Now or Never on there, hot. Cop that right now. For sure. But, and now I just dropped Street Rapping in February. So that's my 4 top songs, I'd say. 4 top.
Okay. So I'm curious, how old are you now in the game?
I'm 23. I'm 23 right now. Mm-hmm. I've been doing the rap thing heavy. I would say
taking it serious.
I mean, getting out of South Carolina about 7 months. But taking it serious about a year and a half. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So who been behind you, supporting you so strong? If you got a team, let them know about them. If you got that significant other, let them know about them. Family, whatever the case may be, let these folks know how you stand so strong. What's keeping you motivated?
Yeah, I mean, it's really God. My girl, shout out to my girl. My mama, shout out my mama. Shout out to you for real. Shout out to basically them too. And then my siblings, my little brother, little sister, they really be, just pushing me to be better, and they give me little encouraging words and stuff. So I just really rock with them, my family. Everybody blasting my music to I feel I got 5 fans, but I know I got more fans than that. So shout out to my fans for real. People share my stuff on Instagram, they'll send it to me, and they'll just DM me, ask me for advice and all kind of stuff. I just really appreciate all of that. But it just really been a team of my people. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that being said, from my standpoint as an artist, do you think they're accepting you in this game? Or do you think you being treated as equally as fairly as anybody else? Or you think you in a position where you gotta do a little more to get them to feel where you coming from to respect you as an artist?
Alright, so I definitely feel I get the respect that I need. However, I feel a lot of people don't know value when it's in the room. Not saying that I'm the most valuable.
No, you don't gotta apologize for shit. Let them folk know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just they don't understand when value is in the room. So I feel a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they rather turn to hate instead of just being with them. My mom always told me, if you can't beat them, you better go and play with them. You know what I'm saying? Try to figure out what they doing, so you can learn it too. So I feel like don't even come around me with no hate. Like that's just really what it is. Like they just don't know value. They don't know. Like people just want to hate on you because you are you.
That's basically being called being different.
Yeah, being different. Like I'm Tazz. I can only be Tazz. I'ma always be Tazz. I'ma still bump my songs. I'ma still rock out to my shows, and I'ma still drop my music. And whether you like me or not, I'ma still like prosper. I'ma still go. So that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just trying to figure out
nothing
what
to say.
Tazz mind frame standpoint is.
We going to
As
the
an artist,
top.
Yeah, we going to the top.
We going to the top, and I'm with whoever with me. I'm with people who show love. I show love. You show love back. You know what I'm saying? We'll be good to go.
So now that you told me that you do a lot of performances, you get booked at a lot of different events. What is it like getting on this stage constantly in front of different set of people with different mind frames and grab their attention? Like, what is it for you on this stage?
A lot goes through your mind. Like when you first pull up to a venue, like you may not even ever met the promoter, ever seen the venue, don't even know what the city look like.
That's them not doing their damn job pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. So you pull up, you don't know nothing. And you just like, okay, I'm about to go ahead and do a show. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like the show goes on, the lineup go, and then like it's your turn to go. And like I kind of gauge the crowd by everybody else. But you know, it just depends on who the artist is. Like if the crowd really interactive and they come up there and support their people, I'm like, okay, we're gonna have a good night. But like if the crowd like standing back, I'm like, okay, let me try to hype them up. When I get on stage, man, I try to find, like it's really hard not to make eye contact with everybody. So like I try to really find my girl, and I be like, okay, that's my like
That's
my
your
center.
focus. Okay.
Yeah, that's my focus point. So I just like go around the stage and try to hype everybody up. Like I try to go engage with like the people on the right or on the left side, on the right side, down the middle, in the back, over here. Put your hand up. Let's do this right here, and I just be going. Like when I perform, it's like a different energy comes out of me. Like I just be jumping around everywhere. I don't even know how I do have the stuff I do. I'm be honest, but it's crazy.
So you in Atlanta right now? You based out here?
Nah, I'm based in Charleston, South Carolina.
Right now?
Yeah.
So you came all the way down here for this?
All the way down here.
How long you been here?
I got here today.
Today? Have you ever came just besides today and like actually had a feel of Atlanta, ate the food and stuff like that?
I mean, I've been coming down here since October doing shows, but as far as
fresh newborn out here. Okay.
Yeah. So as far as like eating and stuff, like we really be in the Commonwealth town.
So y'all ain't had the pleasure and the journey of really exploring Atlanta like you want to.
Nothing at all.
Well, tell me about that wherever you at food. Tell me what y'all got out there. What's popping?
All right. So what's popping in Charleston?
Tell me what's your favorite spot. What's your go-to after the weed, before the weed, and in the mix of trying to find some weed?
What is my go-to spot? I'm gonna be honest. I stick to like Wendy's.
Oh, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna hit
I'll be at the Wendy's, but I'm gonna be honest. If you go to Charleston, I got you. Carolina Crab House. Y'all owe me money for this, just to put it out there. Carolina Crab House, North Charleston, they got like a happy hour from 4 to 7, I think Monday through Saturdays. And it's like $2 shots, $3 margaritas. They got $5 wings, $5 shrimp baskets, $5 oyster baskets. Like, it really
Don't they need to be called the best deals at this point?
Because
baby, it sound like they got the best deals going on.
It be popping. Like, a lot of people be sleep on it, but that's like, if I'm, wherever I'm at, I'll be at Carolina Crab House. Definitely.
That's why I was trying to get up at you. Not no damn Wendy's.
I mean, I be at Wendy's.
Everywhere.
I be at Wendy's most time. I'm honest. But Carolina Crab
That's
House.
your second, baby. Okay, I got you.
That's my spot.
I got you.
Go
So, down there, tell me, I know you performed in other cities, correct? Tell me the difference between different cities that you done went through and the people of those cities. How they interact to your music.
So when I was doing performances in Charleston, like everybody in the club was lit. This was like before COVID really happened. It's not really a lot of African American populated, places to go. So like I was performing in a lot of like, mostly Caucasian clubs or whatever. So
oh, please tell me about that experience.
But everybody was lit. Everybody was lit.
Okay.
I went to college there, so like it was college people that I had already went to school with. My professors was cool with me because they knew I did music. So like whenever I went to the bars or whatever, and like they would book me out, they'd be like, okay, Tazz, come and do this show. I plug with my friend. Shout out to Marcus. He started like a little artist development thing when we graduated. I plugged in with him and did like 4 or 5 shows under him. But it was like mostly, like white you know, white people, white audiences, but they was in there lit. Like every time you say a bar, they was like, oh, like you go to the corner of the stage, they wanna touch your hand. Like they was really lit. I did a few shows in Charlotte. Charlotte was definitely lit. I think that's why I hit most of my flips in the air. I don't even flip. Like
I know what you mean.
I did something in the air and I did it and it was successful and I did it a couple times. And everybody was just like, oh, like I got on the chair, like I was just piping everybody up. So that was real lit. When I did the shows with Carlos Brown, shout out to Carlos Brown, ATL.
That's my boy, honestly.
Oh,
that's my boy.
Yeah.
He'll tell you about me.
Bruh, the GOAT, like for real, like shout out to you. But when I got plugged in with him, like his shows was like just a different experience for me because it was like in the club, it was like with famous people and other rappers, and I was just like, ooh, I don't know how I'm
just
feeling.
saying that name, I know you're doing something right because that man has so many great, unbelievable connections.
Bruh.
Like he's, when I say industry touchable, he's that for them.
He's definitely like tap in, bro. Tap in. Like he really
Carlos,
making some moves and he worked hard.
That's the man with the 2 phones, by the way.
Oh, he got 2
phones.
Yeah.
One for the plug, one for the
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have been doing some things out here though.
Yes, man.
Just not as much as others, but
Yes, man.
you out there.
I be traveling though. I try to book myself on the weekends. So I don't know. I'm trying to get out here. So
tell me this, and this sounds probably like a little personal note, but not too personal.
Okay.
As being an artist, and you have probably been in hella consultations, and you have a hella bunch of people that support you, and they always talk to you about, morally, they hype you up and congratulate you, but they want you to work on your weaknesses as well.
Yep.
Point out one of your weaknesses that has been a major, trying to get over it, and be better with it, that people always come and tell you about.
One of my major weaknesses as an artist,
Yes.
I would say for me it'll be like everybody really be piping me up. Sometimes I don't really know how great I am or how great I sound to other people. And like they'll pipe me up all day and like subconsciously I'm always thinking I can be better, I can do better, I can produce more. Like that's one of my weaknesses is like really being my own critic or my biggest critic. It just really like I gotta get out of that mindset and like force myself to be like, nah, go out here and do it, like get it done. So that's my biggest downfall.
And just for that, I'm gonna give you one of my secrets. And this is not for y'all, this for this person, but y'all finna steal it anyway.
What's up?
For me, because I have a problem like that too. Meditation.
Word.
You need to implement that in your daily schedule.
Word.
And wherever it works, daytime, midnight, whatever, I sleep with it. And when I wake up, I'm in a whole positive mindset, and it carries me throughout my day. This is an artist to another artist. Meditation, add that in your day.
Word, I appreciate that. Yeah.
So just to conclude all this, I do want to shout out Tazz for coming out, for giving me this exclusive interview of her and what she doing and how she doing her thing. And I'm going to let you close this out. We'll let them folks know where to find you, where your music at, and give them your last quote of the day.
What's up? Hey, so this your girl, Tazz Majesty. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything, Tazz_Majesty. Find all my music on all the platforms. It's on Deezer, it's on Amazon Music, it's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on Google, it's everywhere. Shout out to Ugly Money Entertainment, VerifiedAtl, they doing their thing. A quote from me to you, you know what you want to do, so just do it.
Gang, and we are now tuning out with the finest of all times, me of course, and VerifiedAtl.
Nice, yeah.